Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So while we're thinking about loving everyone in this video, I'm going to share how hearing people can show hard of hearing people they love and care about them. Welcome to my channel. I'm Emily. I am hard of hearing and I am married to a hearing man. His name is Joel, and here are 5 things that Joel does for me that I recommend if you are hearing, you implement to show the hard of hearing people in your life that you care about them. Now, I boiled it down to 5 ways, but there are many more ways. So if you think of more ways, please let me know what they are in the comments below. All right, number 1 is get the hard of hearing person's attention before you start talking. Because usually you just walk into a room and start talking, they say what, you don't want to repeat yourself, and it causes a communication breakdown and increased frustration in a relationship. I like to say that the base of any strong relationship is great communication. So ensuring that you have the hard of hearing person's attention before you start talking, it just means that they'll be able to draw attention to you, pay attention, read your lips, get visual cues, and better understand what you're saying. This can potentially decrease frustration in communication breakdowns. Ways that you can get their attention include saying their name, turning the lights off and on, waving at them, or simply saying, "Hey," and waiting a couple seconds. Talk to your hard of hearing loved one. Ask them what they would prefer you do to get their attention and implement this. See if it works. If so, I'd love to know in the comments below. Number 2, if you have facial hair, whether that's a fuzzy caterpillar mustache or a full beard, shave it, because having the hair there interferes with our ability to lip read. We lose out on a lot of critical cues. It makes it more difficult to understand what you're saying, which leads to more confusion and frustration. This one is for typically women or people with higher pitched voices. If a hard of hearing person, say your husband or male in your life, is saying it's really hard to hear you or I don't understand you, it's likely they're not ignoring you, but they have a high frequency loss and your voice is more difficult to understand. Because your voice is higher pitched and they can't hear those pitches, you truly are more difficult to hear and understand. So they're not just saying that to annoy you, they're not just ignoring you, they seriously have a hearing loss that needs to be addressed. Number 3, please repeat when you're asked to repeat yourself. So for example, if your hard of hearing loved one says, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, can you repeat it?" Do not say, "Oh, never mind. Oh, it's not important." Because what your hard of hearing loved one is really saying is, "Hey, I feel left out. Can you please tell me what was said so that I can be in the loop and feel included?" That way, when you repeat, you are helping them feel included in a part of whatever is going on. So keep that in mind. Repeat yourself when asked. Now, obviously this comes in moderation. Hopefully the hard of hearing loved one in your life is aiding their hearing loss. If they're asking what excessively, then something definitely needs to happen. Good communication comes from both parties, the sender and the receiver. So that repeat when asked part is not just a free pass for any hard of hearing person to ask people to repeat themselves an excessive amount of times. Now, I will say I really have not met people that ask people excessively to repeat themselves, but it definitely can happen and it can be really annoying and frustrating for both people. So it is important to aid a lot and then offer accommodations to help this person, because hearing aids, though great, they boost the sound, they help us hear, but understanding is a whole nother game. Number 4, avoid negative comments regarding their hearing loss. Hard of hearing people have no control over their hearing loss. The fact is they have a hearing loss and now they have to navigate it on a daily basis. So when I say this, remember to avoid negative comments like, "Because you have a hearing loss, you can't do this." Or, "Oh, you didn't hear me because you have a hearing loss." Like, the hearing loss is there. We have to navigate it anyway. We don't need to keep stating the obvious. It would be the same as telling a person that you're wearing a yellow shirt. We see the shirt, we know about that. Like, you're right, it's yellow. Unless the person's colorblind, there's no need to point out every single time, like, you have a yellow shirt on. I know I have a yellow shirt on. It's really quite irrelevant to the conversation. So avoid those negative comments. They are unnecessary and they only drag the person down. And number 5, a great way to show a hard of hearing loved one that you love them and accept them is to gift them some kind of hearing device accessory. This means if they have hearing aids, you could give them a hearing aid cleaner. I absolutely love this. A lot of us just use random paper clips or whatever we can find. The brushes provided with us when we get our hearing aids, but sometimes it's fun to have like a little gadget like this to clean the tubes or pick the wax out of the ear molds or to brush the wax off the ear molds. And this one has like a battery magnet and a little pick. So fun. Or another thing to gift would like free hearing aid batteries if they have battery powered hearing aids. I don't. I still have these because I use my battery powered hearing aids as backup. But like not having to buy hearing aid batteries is the best thing ever. Just make sure you get the right size and type for their hearing aids if they have battery powered hearing aids. Another idea is there is a company in Australia called Little Oracles, and they do hearing aid jewelry. So what this is they go on the tubes of your hearing aids and they are super flashy, really pretty. This is a really classy gift. So this would be great for really anyone, a brother, sister, mom, parent in your life. They're just classy. Like, this is a great Valentine's Day gift. And by gifting this, you're not just saying, I love you. You're saying, I accept you as you are, and I want you to embrace who you are as well. And like, don't worry about your hearing loss. It's beautiful. Show it off. I love you. So Little Oracles has so many amazing, like cute little accessories. So order those ASAP. I'll include a link down below. I do not earn commissions for that, but I will include a link for the Amazon store, which has this on a list, and I could earn commissions for that. So just be aware of that. And then another thing you could gift, this is kind of a high ticket item, is a dry aid kit. There are some that are small. This one is probably the highest end one you can get with a UV light and dryer. So this would disinfect and dry my hearing aids out if there's any condensation in them to help them last longer and keep my ears clean as my molds are disinfected by the UV light. So that is awesome as well. Hearing aids are such expensive devices that a nice gift can be really thoughtful and encouraging to someone. So consider that, number 5. What do you think about these 5 ideas to show a hard of hearing person in your life that you love and care about them? I would love to hear in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I have more great videos coming out. And when you subscribe and you hit the notification bell, you get notifications when those come out. You're the first to watch. Please comment. I am commenting as much as I can. The sooner you comment, the more likely I am to be able to respond. When there just get to be too many comments, it's harder to respond. So I love the comments. I love responding. Please engage. I want to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments down below. Stay strong, stay amazing, and have a great day. Bye. Okay, speaking of Valentine's Day, I got my nails done today, and they are so cute. They're little conversation hearts, and they even have words on them. Cutie, kiss me, love, XOXO. I had some leftover Christmas money. One of my best friends is a nail tech, and I was like, Kylan, please. And she did, and it's amazing. So I am so excited to celebrate just the holidays. Anyway, there's that. I thought you'd enjoy just a little piece of my fun life. See ya.